On the mound for the Orioles, it's the Texan Grayson Rodriguez.
Yeah, only 23 years old. You look at his minor league numbers, he's 29-9.
Jose Altuve carries a 9-game hitting streak into this one.
See if Rodriguez can get him to start the game. It's a broken bat grounder to second. Here's Jordan Westburg, and Altuve is retired.
Counts 2-1 on Bregman. There is a line drive base hit. First into the road trip for Alex.
So Bregman stays at first. 2 outs now for Kyle Tucker.
Rodriguez trying for a clean first. And that is hit in the air. Deep left center field. Chance for Jorge Mateo, and he's going to take charge, crossing behind Austin Hayes.
There he is, left-hander Framber Valdez pitching for your Houston Astros, making his 22nd start, fresh off a no-hitter, fresh off of being named the American League Pitcher of the Week.
The 16th no-hitter in Astros history, as Framber faced the minimum in that ball game, needed just 93 pitches to complete that no-hitter.
And last year, the Orioles had a lot of success against Framber Valdez. He had the longest single-season streak of quality starts, 25 in a row, and then he faced the Orioles and gave up 7 runs in 5 1/3 innings.
That is walk number 66 for Rutschman, a leadoff base runner here in the first.
Mountcastle, he's been on fire, hitting an even .500 over a 9-game hit streak.
That is hammered. Deep left center field. How far is this one gonna go? Long gone.
No tonight. Ryan Mountcastle over both bullpens.
Unreal.
Got to see the tape measure on that one. It was loud, it was long, and it's 2-0 Birds.
472 feet.
Wow.
It is the longest Orioles home run this year.
Here's Gunnar.
That's a bouncing ball right side to his left. Altuve, he flags it down, throws to first, and the side is retired. So Framber Valdez retires 3 in a row after the 2-run home run by Mountcastle, and that hit him. That got Diaz on that elbow guard, it looked like.
Jeremy Pena, the 25-year-old, and he got him.
That'll take care of it.
Yep.
Now there's sweeping slider.
It's the perfect one. It's a strike to ball.
0-1 into Jake Myers. That's out to shortstop. Henderson will go the short way and get the out of Diaz. So 2 plate innings for Grayson Rodriguez.
Enter Ramon Arias, Gold Glove winner a year ago.
Tucker going back on this ball. Off his glove. It'll roll towards the groundskeeper's shed. Arias headed to third base, and he is going to make it there safely. Kyle Tucker mistimed his jump, and it cost him.
He coasted after this ball, just never got in position to catch that.
And this is last year's Gold Glover.
Arias is at third with 1 out for James McCann.
Check swing dribbler. Valdez is going to come home.
Safe.
In there.
It was a check swing from McCann. The throw was to the first base side for Maldonado. He had to do a spin tag, but I believe the foot was there from Arias, and then the ball came out later. It's a fielder's choice. RBI and a 3-0 Oriole lead.
1 out for Jorge Mateo.
Little tapper, slowly hit, tough play, and with Mateo's speed, Pena still gets him. Jeremy Pena makes a nice play on the speedy Mateo for the 2nd out. They're going to challenge. I think this is going to be one of those that's going to stand. I just don't see enough to overturn it.
Upon review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out. Baltimore loses their challenge.
2 outs now. 1 in already after the triple and the check swing that got Urias in. Rutschman sends this one a long way. Alvarez giving chase, but Alvarez has got no room, and the Orioles make it a 5-0 game on an Adley long ball.
Adley Rutschman with some 2-out power, and the Orioles have jumped on Framber Valdez right after his no-hitter for 5 runs and 2 homers in less than 2 innings.
And that kid got the baseball too.
He hit his home run on an 0-2 pitch. Here's the 0-2 pitch here. Swing and a miss. Got him on a curveball. Picked out of the dirt by Maldonado. Throws to first to get the out. And the side is retired. But the Orioles score 3 times, including 2 on the home run by Rutschman.
Now the bases are loaded. It's gone walk, single walk. Astros situationally, they are top 5 in the American League with runners in scoring position.
Now Tuck base hit into right field. 1 run scores. Bregman will be held up, but the Astros on the board. It's now 5-1 on the Tucker RBI single. 78 RBIs now for Tuck. So now Yainer Diaz bats with the bases loaded. Relatively deep. Bregman's going to tag up at third. He'll score easily. It's a 5-2 game on the sac fly by Yainer Diaz.
And it'll be Jordan Westburg to lead things off in the bottom of the 4th. Stroke to right field. Tucker has it go over his head. It'll bounce over the wall. That was ripped by Jordan Westberg. And an opposite field double starts off the inning.
Not productive at bat.
Moves Westberg over with just 1 out now. So with Westberg at third, in stands James McCann.
Some help coming from Myers. He'll make the catch, but plenty deep enough for McCann to get in Jordan Westberg. And now it's a 6-2 lead.
Well, Promer's now allowed 6 runs. Swing and a miss. Promer strikes out Mateo to end the inning. Second strikeout for Valdez.
Grayson, 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. 1-2 to Bregman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The good changeup that time, and Bregman down on strikes. Alvarez hit a fly ball to Santander in the first inning and walked in the third.
Well, this is hit well. Right center. Mateo jumps. What a play by Jorge Mateo. Wow. Doing his own Cedric Mullins impression. There you go.
Gotta love that.
The guy on the mound loves it because that ball was going over the wall.
Grayson's retired 8 straight, really settling in.
Jeremy Pena, a single and a strikeout. Henderson plays this one. A hard throw over to first. Mountcastle holds on. And now the team started to come off the field before they get called back because Edwin Moscoso said he was safe. Manager Brandon Hyde's going to come out now.
And remember, the Orioles lost their challenge earlier on.
But just to, you get an idea of how good Henderson is.
Now, Edwin Moscoso made the safe call, and Brandon Hyde starting to walk away, and then Edwin Moscoso dumped him.
I've always thought that Brandon Hyde was a pretty easygoing fella. You know myself.
Brandon Hyde got his money's worth, and he's going to turn over managing duties to Freddie Gonzalez for the rest of this one.
But the count's 0-2. You don't have to throw him a strike.
And he got him. Grayson Rodriguez fired up as he puts Maldonado away with a slider, and despite back-to-back hits, Grayson Rodriguez gets out of it.
Jeremy Pena will bat with a runner on third and 2 outs. There's a line drive. 3-hit night for Jeremy Pena. That's a run as Kyle Tucker crosses the plate. JP with an RBI single makes it a 6-3 game.
Bautista third in the majors with 30 saves and 35 chances at .85 ERA in 48 games for the All-Star.
Altuve gets on base, and now the tying run's going to come up to the plate. And he got him. Whoa. Came in with 101. Bregman down for out number 1. Came into Bregman, struck him out, comes in Alvarez, takes strike 2. Center field, back goes Mateo. Mateo can't make the catch. They'll throw in towards second base.
Oh, nobody scored.
And nobody scored.
A reminder, he's had 2 games in this year in center field. If he's not a righty, the glove's on the opposite hand, his body's more open. He has that reach all day long, and he's going to make that catch.
So now they're loaded for Kyle Tucker.
The Astros with 8 grand slams so far this year.
Yes.
Trailing only the Dodgers.
Tucker sends one to right field. Back goes Santander. All the way back and gone. He did it. One of the at-bats of the year in the major leagues.
9 pitches seen by Tucker, the 9th in the right field seats.
And the Astros stun him. Tucker's 5th grand slam of his career.
Bautista hadn't given up a run since June 24th, and 4 score on 1 pitch.
Could be one of the wins of the year for the Astros, and it's up to Ryan Presley to close the door. Going to get a pinch hitter, Ryan O'Hearn will hit for the catcher, James McCann here. Called third strike. Astros win one of the greatest comeback wins of the season. Kyle Tucker, a grand slam against the closer of the month the last 2 months, Felix Bautista, and the Astros down 3 in the 9th win this one.